And your man's Mr. Illustrator. And on the ones and twos, we got Crazy D. Spin that, man.
Keep the tools in the box. The haters wanna stop it. Mind blown like cocaine. I'm a fly human being. Money is the reason. No, we ain't about those games. Keep the tools in the box. The haters wanna stop it. Mind blown like cocaine. Pure white, Peruvian. Take flight, ride the wind. Long nights of getting it in. Is this the life of a hooligan? Ninjas on the street, they trying to avoid the chalk. Talk it out, maybe after let the heat spark. Gunshots, bury victims in the dirt quick. Circle of death, calling it the work shift. Mind blown, mind gone. Just took a life he don't care about his own. But this is what the youth talk, turned up. Mommy offered those pills, plus she coked up. Out to celebrate, told it's the last days. Racing, chase away the pain of his lane. Ain't no shame, she peeling off her lace and things.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.
I threw my soul on this motherfucking beat. I kill a nigga just to make sure that I eat. Listen to my heart, I hear my daughter when that beat. Talk to Moo, he hear that shade when I speak, yeah. Mama told me watch all the company you keep, yeah. Slide on the west and then we post up on the east, yeah. I'm on your neck, it ain't no motherfucking sleep, yeah. Creep up on you, I know some motherfucking creeps, yeah. Ay, just be patient, your time gon' come. Like a rock star on the stage, I just mind my drum. Pull a pistol in the middle of some beef, I'm behind my gun. If it ain't the police, you can never name a time I run. Easty nigga, I kept that dope in my socks, okay. You better duck or get motherfucking shot, yeah, okay. You ain't my brother if you fucking with ops, yeah, okay. Stick up your plug and have him take me to your spot, yeah, okay. See, you don't understand that peek through them blinds. I was dancing with the devil, brother, time after time. Guarantee you see murder, you take a look inside my eyes. Money called me and told me they all acting surprised. Can't believe what you saying, I know you wear a disguise. You gon' fail trying to play me, you gon' die trying to try. Put some shots in this upper body, put his soul in the sky. I am not with the back and forth, all my niggas trying to slide on villains. Through my soul on this motherfucking beat. I kill a nigga just to make sure that I eat. Listen to my heart, I hear my daughter when that beats. Talk to Moo, he hear that shade when I speak, yeah. Mama told me watch all the company you keep, yeah. Slide on the west and then we post up on the east, yeah. I'm on your neck, it ain't no motherfucking sleep, yeah. Creep up on you, I know some motherfucking creeps, yeah. See, you don't hate me, you just hate the addiction. I remember being alone in the most fucked up position. I pray to God every night, remove me out these conditions. See, they gon' judge before they know you and really see how you living. Can't expect you to pay attention and really seek out the difference. But let me warn you, please keep my name up out of your mentions. I'd rather. Nah, fuck that nigga, I'm finna. With the gang, Mafia. EBK.
Ooh, 27 Club.
Right, gang, let's really nail it this time. Here we go. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ay, 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 little mom. Ay, call it a name, that's my mafia twin from Jordan Downs. Raise a finger, that's on Gorillas, bitches going down. You politicking on instant, I'm out loading rounds. Smoked his brother, smoking his brother, now we in the cloud. Played our freestyle in the courtroom, Brody lost his trial. Doing dope all around the kid, so she lost her child. See, this mafia way of living, it's just our lifestyle. It ain't no waiting, I'm impatient, let's get busy right now, okay. Diamonds dancing, it's off a lick, I like to rob people. Keep it on me, unfortunately, I done shot people. Not legal, nigga, I'm a spinner, we are not equal. Non-lethal, John Cena the poor, I could not see. Long live to leave, a hood boy was quick to squeeze a trigger. If your son ever hungry, doggy, I'll kill for that nigga. I die for the street that I post on with my killers. That is not my baby, lately I've been focused on Skrilla. I can't tell you what, just know the code word is DJing. That's a highlight play, buddy, we gon' replay it. Well-known gorillas from my city, they know we famous. You ain't talking no money, get in line and keep waiting. Keep hating, I promise it's coming, little Larry, be patient. I had to cut this bitch off, she got feelings attached. I burn this motherfucker down to the ground till the building collapse. Don't listen to your music, that shit weak and I'm blowing this cap. 5.56 fly out ARP, ain't no holding these back. You speaking on my dead, it's okay, you for surely getting smacked. Don't need a microphone, but you know it's for solely a rap. Big eye busters, the enemies is for soaking wet. Don't believe none of your story, that shit make believe. 223s, you ain't ducking nothing, this could shoot through trees. Cold word, mental cycle, I came to make a pussy bleed. It ain't a bitch on this earth I'm gon' ever meet. I told how they ever run up on me, shit, I ain't having it. You sir not a killer, we heard you did that shit on accident. I told these niggas I'm from Gorilla Gang Mafia. Yo, BM keep watching me, tell her put down them binoculars. I beef with the whole city, fuck about being popular. Not affiliated with none of my people, so we robbing. I get busy with two, they start calling me the problem solver. I'm a real life sparker, don't worry twin, that's on my daughter. Hey, why you dissing me on the net? We from the same city. Always leave a house with it on me, yes it came with. You ain't trying to catch a body, you should not come playing games. I'm a rock star with a drum, so you know I got it on stage. Outside thugging on this block, cause I have no home. Kill a nigga playing with my bro if he right or wrong. Stand dead in his face and that's his fuck nigga, what's happening? Like a donkey in this club, it's okay, we get to dragging niggas out. If it get tricky, shit I'm passing, it's time to pass on the house. If you can lie dead in my face, I can smack you dead in your mouth. You off this pistol, I don't believe you gon' shoot it. I ain't breaking nothing down, if you want it, dog, we into it. Been a couple times they had me, fortunately they blew it. Trying to keep my mind inside of my head, cause usually I lose it. Think you really gon' touch me, you must be motherfucking stupid. Chop a bigger dispute, you get a boner. Calling for Ned, that's my mafia twin from Jordan Downs. Raise a finger, that's on Gorillas, bitches going down. You politicking on Insta, and I'm out loading rounds. Smoked his brother, smoking his brother, now we in the clouds. Played our freestyle in the courtroom, Brody lost his trial. Doing dope all around the kid, so she lost her child. See, this mafia way of living, it's just our lifestyle. It ain't no waiting, I'm impatient, let's get busy right now, okay? Gang, my.
Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy Ill back at like a crack at it in the trap active, man. Hey man, shit just came down, man. This versus the game versus YG. Apparently they came and raided the homie spot, asking him questions about this asking him questions about this Draco situation, man. So you know niggas out here talking. So we're gonna get into some content, shit like that. And we got some other shit to talk about, man. Charleston White crashing out on Jay Prince. And it looking like Munchie B for the B team is going at the Spoetyface. He ain't fucking with Spoetyface. He feeling like Spoetyface is you know fucking with he cool with Flacco, and you know Flacco out here doing all this weird shit, police ass activity. So we're gonna get into that, man. So play a little bit of this verses, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. What up, Sherm? Sherm in the building. Salute to Sherm. The homie Push be pulling up. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. So who you got winning this verses, man? I kind of like trying to get this show together, so I wasn't really like watching it. But what I did tap in, that shit was on fire. Whole stage. It's like a sea of red in that motherfucker, bro. Look at that shit. Getting it in. Salute to all the dime moves. Salute to all my dime moves.
In the ride, got two motherfuckers wanna fight me outside. Fight me outside. Where you at, nigga? I just throw my name. Get up.
Shout out to Complex, man.
Hold up. We in this motherfucking verses today. We in this motherfucking verses today. Gang, what's happening, nigga?
That's your hoe. I fucked your bitch hoe. Now, it's it. Suck my dick and you kiss me. Boy.
Down. Come on. Let's go. Hey, come here, JoJo. JoJo, come here. Come here, JoJo. Hey, it's a game of YG party. Come here. Come here, man. One little buzz in that. This nigga made me do this song. Come on.
That's your hoe.
Do your shit, blood. Do it.
Your face look bad. It's it.
Come on, blood.
Suck my dick and you kissed her.
Boy, I know they all on the list, stupid nigga.
Cause you fucking with a thought, nigga. You fucking with a thought, nigga. That's on mamas. Cause you fucking with a thought, nigga. You fucking with a thought, nigga. That's on mamas.
League of Stars, League of Stars, League of Stars.
Yo, free my brother, my little brother, Manny Rue, you know what I'm saying? See my cuzzo.
Graduated from the pills and the rocks, nigga. Money, power, strap, come through like the locks, nigga. Vodka bottle, by the box, nigga. Bought an Audemars. We don't Google, we buy the stocks, nigga. Same old boppers. Leader of the new school, spraying on them lockers. No rain gon' stop us, put the strain on yoppers. Flush on the bottom, gold fangs on the top ones. We came with the chopper, and I'm known for cutting these hoes like I'm the bachelor. They stuck in the hood, I'm the spatula. Show these niggas, expose these niggas for who they are. See a thought. Yeah, I really know these bitches. Thick is all I owe these bitches for being themselves. She a coach bag bitch. Oh, hold on, stop my That's on mom. Come on.
Hey, y'all gotta check it out because I don't know if they're gonna be tripping. You know how it is. But yo, let's get to this content, man. Seems that Adam 22, he got some content on this shit, and we're gonna play the actual audio of them fucking with YG.
News breaking this morning concerning YG being arrested in regards to the murder of Draco the Ruler. Let's get right into this. So TMZ has actually posted about it. I had already told the No Jumper team to start searching YG's name across databases and everything like that, but it seems like TMZ got this before anybody else. YG has been detained as cops execute search warrant over Draco the Ruler's murder. And we're going to get into a whole bunch of different things that connect to this, but let's take a look at this article first. Rapper YG had a run-in with the cops Thursday morning during a SWAT response, but he was ultimately released, TMZ has learned. Law enforcement sources tell TMZ that the SWAT team responded around 7 a.m. in Burbank, California. YG was detained during the police response before the officers eventually let him go. So right here, we've got YG being grilled by police officers. I don't know if these are the same police officers who came to No Jumper looking to speak to myself and Munchie B about Draco's murder, but they are definitely from the same jurisdiction, which we'll get into momentarily. Yeah, sources tell TMZ that CHP, aka California Highway Patrol, was the lead agency on the matter, and that Burbank SWAT assisted. So the interesting thing about this is the fact that a lot of people thought that it was like somehow indicative that me and Munchie B were lying about CHP coming to talk to us about the Draco murder. The truth is that for whatever reason, the grounds that the concert was taking place on when Draco was killed, that was a location that falls under the jurisdiction of the CHP. So apparently they are the ones who take the lead on this situation. I'm not sure exactly like how the grounds lying about CHP coming to talk to us about the Draco murder. The truth is that for whatever reason, the grounds that the concert was taking place on when Draco was killed, that was a location that falls under the jurisdiction of the CHP. So apparently they are the ones who take the lead on this situation. I'm not sure exactly like how they work and intermingle with the
fucking
actual
around in
police
Burbank
and everything
though.
like that. Like it says Burbank SWAT assisted, like presumably the California Highway Patrol doesn't have like the same resources, or at least like, you know, physically to do like a SWAT style raid. But as shown here, CHP in fact is taking the lead on this. We're told that cops were executing a search warrant for the investigation into Draco the Ruler's M, and the property is connected to YG, who had beef with the late rapper but has denied any involvement. A CHP official tells TMZ that YG was not arrested, and he was detained during the search warrant and released. The timing is especially wild. YG is scheduled to take the stage tonight against fellow Compton heavyweight The Game in their Compton Forever versus battle. The hit-for-hit West Coast Showdown is slated to begin tonight. So, my first thought when I heard about this was, damn, I guess the verses ain't happening. But apparently it is, because they didn't hold him for too long. Okay, this is just another shot of him getting picked up for misdemeanor DUI after cops found him outside his car, which had gone over a curb. Okay, this is totally unrelated. But the reason why this is really standing out as being of interest is because there's just been so much going on in regards to the Draco the Ruler murder in recent months. Now, the first and most notable thing is, like what I said, the fact that CHP came to the office and they want to speak to Munchie B and they want to speak to me. Obviously, Munchie B is somebody that most of us assume is not either the person who actually committed the murder or a potential witness, right? Being blind really kind of absolves you of all of that stuff, right? But
hey, look how crazy that is, man. That's why, you know, why they keep going up there fucking with no jumper. Fed jumper. It's just got a bad cloud over there. They up there questioning Munchie B about some Draco shit. He say what he say on Clubhouse, and even though, you know, it'll be played out like, man, I was just fucking around, I wasn't there, it's still like, okay, get they tentacles going, like, what the fuck, he may know something, or, you know, and they look into your background. You can't determine how they gonna come at you, because that's how niggas get caught. That's how these niggas get jammed up, because they thinking they know the system because they been in and out, but shit is all on some other shit. You know, shit is just to the point where they coming at y'all in all type of angles, man.
when I hear about YG getting pulled over and them executing a search warrant, I'm assuming that you're not going to find anything in his car in regards to his involvement in this kind of thing, right? But what does he have? He has a phone. And the phone has all the conversations he's ever had. It's got all the phone calls he's ever made. And presumably, there could be things from that time period. I assume that they're going to be looking back to the months preceding Draco's death as well as the months afterwards. And I'm assuming that they are looking for digital assets that could potentially be found on YG's phone. And I would assume the same thing about Munchie. Munchie is, you know, if I were a betting man, I would say he would be more likely to have something incriminating on his phone than to have actually taken part in it in real life. That being said, I would also assume that Munchie's probably not really involved in any means.
You hear this? Say he'd take a bet that Munchie may have some incriminal information on his cellular device. This, man, I'm telling you, man, gonna be the fall of that nigga Munchie B, man. And I don't wish none of that shit on, but man, it's just getting too sticky, man. I don't know why you even go back up there. All money ain't good money.
Meaningful way into this stuff, but if he was to have anything that could be useful to the cops, I would assume it would probably be on his phone. And when I hear about YG getting detained for a couple hours and then let go, I'm thinking the same thing, is that they wanted that phone, they wanted access to it. I don't know to what extent they actually have to get the phone, or are they able to just access it via a search warrant? Do they have enough evidence to like really tie YG to Draco's murder? Maybe that's why they couldn't get a search warrant. I assume, maybe I'm giving him a little too much credit, but I assume that if YG was in any way involved in the planning,
Make some motherfucking noise for yourself in this bitch. Yeah, it's a West Side motherfucking party. Game was breaking, nigga. Hey, straight like that.
Block, block. Block, block.
I don't know, bro. I mean, obviously they didn't detain him, you know, arrest him. He out doing his thing. Salute to him. Salute to Game. The whole B team, man. Y'all gotta tighten up, bro. Y'all gotta tighten up. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But let's get into some more content on this shit, bro. We got the family speak on it. He got a nice bit of collage. Check this out, just to give people some clarity that don't know about why they come fuck with YG.
truly sorry. Why you RIP my friend?
We ain't doing none of that weird shit for nothing for the rap. We not on none of that. Nigga, we trying to make hits. We gonna move around. Nigga get
Hey, make sure you go check out the Family TV, man. A lot of great content. Getting our reaction and review on. Go check this out.
rich, nigga, and have fun, nigga. All that rap beef and all that shit. We not rap beefing. We really beefing. The homies.
He's a rapper, but I made his hit rock and roll. Cold devil, I'm walking through here with chinchillas on. They gonna drop you.
Going on, they're like, yo, this is crazy. Like people are just rooting for you. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of people who wasn't a lot of people who wasn't rooting for me.
Who wasn't rooting for you? I'm not saying to say names, but like who? Like
the older dudes, the people that been in the game for a minute.
You talking about LA rappers?
Yep.
To be honest, sometimes I actually have no idea what's going on until I open Monday.com, and boom.
Well, a man is reported dead after being stabbed at a concert in Exposition Park last night. TMZ is reporting the victim was rapper Draco the Ruler.
Fam, it's July 23rd, 2026. In a few hours from me doing this video, the rapper YG is supposed to be preparing to take the stage against fellow Compton rapper The Game in a highly anticipated versus battle. But just a few hours before the event, the attention shifted away from the stage and towards a homicide investigation that has remained unsolved for more than 4 years now. See, earlier this morning, LAPD reportedly detained YG while executing a search warrant connecting to the December 2021 killing of Draco the Ruler. YG was detained. At this time, that does not mean he was arrested, charged, or even proven responsible for Draco's death. But after years of accusations, diss records, street tension, and unanswered questions, investigators showing up at YG property naturally caused people to ask, what changed now? Why are authorities revisiting this case more than 4 years later? Did something finally happen behind the scenes that finally caused investigators to act? Before we go any further, check this out.
Yeah, somebody talking. That's what it is. Snitching. You got your boy Fat Flacco saying he gonna do what he can to make sure they bring in the killer. He even named a potential suspect. It's all about these niggas be talking. They talking. That's how it is. That's how it is. And the case pick up, a cold case start warming up again, man.
And once again, that was the footage reportedly showing YG being detained while authorities carried out a search warrant. We still have to be careful about the language we use, fam. A detention is not an arrest, and a search warrant is not a conviction. And investigators looking into somebody does not automatically mean they believe that person personally committed the crime. But this situation did not begin today. The tension surrounding Draco and the people connected to YG's circle has been building for years before Draco was attacked backstage. There was an interview where YG made it clear that he did not want Draco's name mentioned around him. There was Draco refusing to sign with DJ Mustard, and Mustard helped introduce him to a larger audience. There were diss records, neighborhood politics, and claims involving the shooting of YG outside a recording studio. Then Draco released another song directly disrespecting YG. Just 1 month later, Draco was killed. Today we're gonna walk through this entire story. Who Draco the Ruler was, how he became one of the most original rappers in California, his connection to YG and DJ Mustard, the tension that developed between the two sides, the interview where YG warned people not to mention Draco, the diss record Draco released afterwards, and the allegations Draco made concerning YG being shot, not to mention. In the newly released album, YG addressed everything, his involvement or not, in the night Draco was surrounded by a massive backstage crowd and fatally stabbed before he could perform. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it.
Hey, listen, if you ever wish payday came sooner, this might actually help. It's a banking app called Current with a bunch of...
You know, so that's what took me so long to just say anything, because like nobody talking about that. Like they don't even, there's certain things like you don't even talk about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you ain't involved in it or whatever, it's like you don't even talk about that. So, but it's like I'm only finna take so much. You know what I'm saying? People saying whatever, family tapping in, like all this, and it's like, nah, bro, like, nah, I gotta say something.
Did you feel like that's the song where I'm gonna address this once and everything is in there?
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. And it was like, I'm finna say something, you know, but it's the Gentleman's Club. I'm gonna be very respectful. you know?
Fam, that was an interview that YG did just 3 weeks ago on a Big Boy radio show. He addressed the recent music he put out, a song that he also dedicated to Draco's murder, where he adamantly denies his involvement. For those who wondering who is Draco the Ruler, real name Darrell Caldwell, was born December 1993. He grew up in the Westmount section of South Los Angeles, an area surrounded by poverty, violence, and multiple long-standing gang territories. Draco barely knew his father. His mother, Darlene Carnell, worked as a preschool teacher and raised her children under difficult financial circumstances. Draco reportedly told people that his family was one of the poorest families on the block, but even when he was only 4 years old, he would tell anybody willing to listen that one day he was going to be rich. His early life was far from easy. According to journalist Jeff Wise, Draco was arrested at 12 for taking $1 from a tip jar. At 15, while he was still a freshman in high school, he was struck during a drive-by shooting. The shooters were never caught. After that incident, Draco reportedly began carrying a firearm because he believed he needed it to protect himself. That led to more problems: juvenile detention, burglary allegations, gun cases, and repeated contact with law enforcement. But music eventually gave him another direction. Friends around Draco believed that he had a gift. With every freestyle, his sound became more original. Then in 2015, Draco gained serious attention after releasing Mr. Get Dough.
But I'm not pops on my nuts, Mr. Get Guap, that's Mr. Get Dough, aka Mr. Mose. Walking.
Now, DJ Mustard had produced that record. That was his beat. The record would also connect him at that time to two major names in Los Angeles: DJ Mustard, as you saw in the video, and YG. The YG and DJ Mustard connection, according to reports about Draco's career, YG brother helped bring Draco's music to DJ Mustard's attention. At that time, Mustard was one of the most successful producers in the industry and helped develop the sound behind several of YG's biggest records. Mustard supported Draco and helped introduce him to a wider audience. Draco's 2016 project, I Am Mr. Mosley, was presented by Mustard and helped establish Draco as one of the hottest rising artists in Los Angeles. But the relationship didn't last. Draco reportedly refused to sign with Mustard's record label. For Draco, ownership was independence, and that was extremely important to him. He didn't want another person controlling his music, his publishing, or his finances. That decision would become a major part of his identity. However, some people also view Draco as a possible replacement for YG within Mustard's musical system. YG and Mustard had already experienced problems in their own working relationship. Now Mustard was supporting another Los Angeles street rapper with a completely different sound. Whether anybody intended or not, comparisons started being made. Draco was younger. His music was spreading throughout the streets, and some listeners began saying that he represented the next generation of Los Angeles rap. Draco's relationship with Mustard eventually ended after he refused to sign, but the connection between Draco, Mustard, and YG had already been established, and soon the situation would grow beyond music.
Hey, I'm his neck after a car accident. I'm stiff, angry, I turned left like a rusty gate, and insurance offered $9.
So, how'd you end up hooking up with Mustard?
Like we all knew like the same people. Like I used to like fuck with them. Like the homie I was on the case with Kills. We used to fuck back in the day when they had pushes and all the jerkins and all that. When it was Tab Third and Filthies and all this other shit. When all them used to like back in the jerky days and YG, they used to wear like skinny jeans with the fucking shoestring and all that shit. Like so I was from them. I was from his brother too, Cam. This one Mustard was like DJ and skater rings like that, like before everybody blew up. So I been knew them though, but like I wasn't rapping like they was doing. They took off and all that. So everybody like LA, everybody know the same people. Like so, well I guess they like reached out because the kid was like, you know, they was fucking with him, he was pushes, all that shit. So they would reach out to him like, oh yeah, what's up with you? But they don't even know he was just telling them like y'all remember him? Like he used to be around all the time, like, you know. So we did the song, he whatever remixed it, I put RJ on the song. And then it took off. I didn't think it was gonna be like that though. Like, I was just like, all right, whatever. Like I did the song, people like it. Like, I didn't think it was gonna be like, all right, now this is like a stamp. Now I can move on from here. Like, but yeah.
Okay, and that's Mr. Get Dough.
Yeah, Mr. Dough.
Right, and that was so originally it was just you.
Yeah, it was just me and
then,
Ketchup.
Right,
Ketchup, great.
And then Mustard did the remix.
Yeah,
and he put RJ on it. That's it.
And Choice.
And Choice. Okay,
Choice.
Got it. I mean that song today is at 7 million views on YouTube.
Yeah, 7 million.
Yeah, plus all the other platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all can go check out the rest of that, man. That's the Family TV, man. Man, so yeah, man, they trying to get to the bottom of this case, and yeah, like the brothers say, more eyes are on it right now, you know. I mean, it's like a case, you know, they don't want it to phase out like the Tupac and Biggie, you know what I'm saying? So I say a lot of people, you know, nowadays it seems like this whole talking and snitching is just a thing for these niggas, man. This is weird. It's a weird time we living in. Let's get into this, man. Flock will call in and get disrespectful with Munchie B, man. We're gonna go into Munchie B getting that Spoetyface, you know. Let's get to it.
Torch this one.
Oh yeah. Oh Josh, you know what I'm saying? You worked here, tortas or some shit. What's up? Like,
I mean, think about how easy it is to get on No Jumper and
you didn't crawl back, bro.
Where's the bums? Rick, you saw crawl. Adam was cool.
Ass nigga is the not guy. that yo, listen, yo, whatever like third grade, like elementary, like reverse psychology is not gonna work. Listen, bro, Adam see me
Work on who?
like destroying you bum ass niggas, and that's not a slight at Adam. Like Adam knows y'all are bum ass. So like for y'all to say, oh my God, Adam, why do you still fuck with Flocko when he be calling us bum ass niggas? Because
Flocko,
again,
hold on. When you say bum ass, you talking about Rios too?
No.
Hey, hold on.
Hey, Flocko already told me yesterday he wasn't talking about me. He already told me he wasn't talking about me.
Hold on. What do 99.9 mean?
Niggas know who the bum ass. For example, okay, the bum ass is the who done quit 2 times and then came crawling back every time.
Everybody know who the bum ass niggas. Mine, it's a nigga that they get a little money, nigga. That shit go to their head, nigga. Man, that's crazy.
That's the bum ass, right? Right.
All right, can we take turns?
Bum ass nigga is the who said he got morals, so it's no jumper, but then came back every time. That's the bum ass. But again, though, okay, Adam has taken.
Hey, hold on. Hey, hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
We're gonna let Munchie talk.
Hold on. Radio. Man, I can't just drop him out.
Hold on, we gotta give Munchie a chance to respond.
No, bro.
You gotta let Munchie respond.
Hey, bro, you're not about to do a mic drop, bro.
Just turn him down.
All right, shut the f up. All right, look. I know what 99.9 mean. Okay, who got a 3rd grade education? I don't know. Don't get the tattoos up. For 3, I got to know jumper through this third box dude.
Yeah.
I didn't ask that. He sought me out.
Oh, Flocko brought you over?
Right. I never asked to be on no jumper. He did, and he insisted. Right, Adam was cool off the Munchie thing because his friendship with Draco, and I was being disrespectful at the time, and you know what I'm saying, and he came to back. So okay, crawling back. I never crawled back anywhere.
Yeah, we never even really went through it like that. You know, it's like, and it's not like Munchie was begging. Yeah. How is it him crawling back when I'm repeatedly texting and calling Munchie trying to tell him they should come back?
Thank you. So crawling back. Okay,
not much of a crawl.
Bums. I don't see these people as bums because I don't think Moose Man's a dummy. He talk yeah, he's very smart. Moose Man, he done settled on. I mean, not Moose Man, Doughboy, done settled on in. He's straight. Rio's far from a dummy, far from a bum, bro. Hold on. What you say, Les? He can do all the drugs he wants. Got a very extensive vocabulary. He's accomplished in battle rap. Where's the bums? Ricky's a cool. Where's the bums? Because
Berkeley graduate.
Because you left and you just how you leave, be successful and still disgruntled. I'm confused. What are you mad at?
Okay. Yes.
He's still here.
Okay, perfect. Right. Okay, cool. So one is this, okay? Right. So one is this. Now, when you say you didn't crawl back, bro, you came on your channel.
Your daddy said I didn't.
You came on your channel crying on multiple occasions about how no jumper ain't for you. You were real. You got morals. I'm done. And then came back.
That's not what I said.
And then came back each and every time.
I said I don't play police games.
It sounds like the money is over the morals. That's first of all.
Hey, bro. Hey, look. Listen.
Wait. I'm not done yet. Second of all,
me leaving. Vale don't work for no jumper. Flocko don't work for no jumper. The last go round. It's because the police was in the parking lot and you made a video the same night.
Take it, buddy, okay? Again, buddy, I'm hurting your soul, so take it. So second of all is this, okay? Adam has taken a stance of, hey, if y'all go at it, I'm not in it.
Why are you speaking for Adam?
So hence, if you bum ass come on no jumper and go at me,
hey, bro.
I'm gonna go at you.
Hey, bro, you the only one that had an older problem at no jumper. It's on record. Hey, bum. Hey, look. Hey, listen.
And go off on me and lie.
Then you run off on the taxi man. Hey, bro, look. Bro, do you know this nigga got a theft case running off on a taxi man? He went in Walmart, didn't come back out? How you talking about bum? Bro, how many times have you been sued, bro? For these bunk ass little businesses?
Nigga Munchie be dropping all types of shit. Yo, this is wild.
Bro, you wore tights for years. Bro, you can't say bum, bro. Hey, bro, you pay for ass, bro.
Stop crying to the white man.
No, to the white man. Bro, you guys said we should have a show called God Bless the White Man years ago. And I got on your bumper about that. He said we should have a show called God Bless the White Man. What are you talking about? You sound dumb. I never wore tights in my life. I never ran off on a taxi man. Right? No. I never paid for ass, bro. You underage, and then you said no. She was 18 and 6 months. What? Who count months with adults? If your daughter is 19 months, that's one thing. Adult to say adult, she was 18 years old and 6 months. You're a predator. Hey, bro. Look, listen. If you gonna pay for some why pay for an 18-year-old anyway?
But the bitch came to know. Wait.
Hey, no. If you gonna pay for some ass, why pay for an 18-year-old? Why not 30? Answer that. Answer that. Man, it wasn't a lie, bro. I don't want to keep dragging K7 into this, bro. That's why I left it alone.
No, pause quick though. This said an underage prostitute.
I could prove that, bro. Don't force my hand.
No, pause quick though. You lied and said an underage prostitute.
The girl confirmed it.
For sex. The bitch never been to no jumper.
The girl confirmed what year y'all had sex, bro.
You lied, Munchie. You are lying, bro.
She confirmed it.
It's confirmed already. You lied, bro.
Look, he's scared, y'all. He is scared. You can hear it in his voice. That nigga nervous. Oh, nigga, don't put that on. Nigga. She did say that, though. He's a perv to me. Disgusting. I don't know. You know, I need a little bit more evidence or whatever. But yeah, man, that's some weird shit at the end of the day. If she was underage and you was fucking with her, you a weird ass nigga for that. You know what I'm saying? We don't fuck with them typos over here. Nigga, definitely you can hear the fear in his voice.
Bro, she confirmed it on her story.
Hey, Griffin, you was a liar.
Hey, bro, that's on Inglewood Family, and I don't be banging on here. Oh, bro, the girl confirmed what year y'all had sex, bro. It ain't changed. I've been said you the minor. What are you talking about? Changed, dummy? Hey, bro, it was on her story. It's $2,500. Hey, if I got the price wrong, okay, whoop-de-doo. Hey, look, listen. Hey, if I got the price wrong, whoop-de-doo. Or even if I got the meeting place wrong, whoop-de-doo. You the minor, period. You should be on the same indictment as the Hoovers.
Again, this is multiple.
Hey, hold on.
Wow, that's crazy. Oh shit. Let's get to this, man.
Behind this, but like you said, you wouldn't want somebody else to get arrested, and then in their court date, they using shit that you said.
Cause that'd be bad because that's you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, it's not him going up there testifying.
No. Maybe this ain't no. If you use that convicted, that's what you're gonna be labeled as. That's a fact.
And I'm gonna explain why in a minute. But all right, go ahead. Next clip.
But we know because they went to No Jumper Look for him. They wouldn't be going to No Jumper Look for him if he wasn't working at No Jumper.
Yeah, so I feel like while like Munchie don't get a lot of sympathy, like for the situation, like you said, like whether he misspoke or not, he should have just not said it. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't wise to say it. You know, and to be fair, bro, don't be in his right state of mind a lot of the times. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that he actually meant that what he was saying, because I think he just misspoke. But again, you got to take account, you know what I'm saying, for what came out your mouth, and that just be the whole thing. You know?
I don't think this was a good title. Talking about sympathy. I don't want sympathy from nobody. From nobody at all. I clown for extras because he wants sympathy for his palm getting blew off. I don't want sympathy for nothing. Because anything I get into, any trouble I get into, I'm gonna have to do the time of myself. Any injuries I acquire doing whatever mischief I got going on, I'm gonna have to heal on my own. I have nothing to do with nobody else. I want no sympathy from nobody. That be these weird ass niggas on the internet that want sympathy. Want sad stories. General Hospital ass stories about a hand getting blew off. I don't give a fuck. On
Nigga, take another shot.
It is what it is. All right, keep going.
Liquor or not, drunk or not, or XYZ or not.
Yeah.
As a man, you do have to be accountable for the things that you do say. But like I said, personally, there are no legal ramifications. We know Munchie wasn't there doing anything that night. We know that for a fact. So Munchie's not going to jail behind this. But like you said, you wouldn't want somebody else to get arrested, and then in their court date, they using shit that you said.
Cause that'd be bad because that's you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, it's not him going up there testifying.
No. Maybe this ain't if you use that convicted, that's what you're gonna be labeled as. That's a fact.
That's real quick, because obviously I'm not from the streets, I'm from the sidewalk, from the hood, but I'm from the sidewalk in the hood, not the street, from the part of the hood.
I like that.
You mean to tell me that is the same pedigree? Somebody using something you said in court to send to someone is the same pedigree of you getting dressed, wearing a suit, going to court, sitting on the stand and pointing at somebody? That's the exact same vein?
So how it works, say for instance, if somebody was to get arrested for that, and they will go to trial because for sure they feel like they have something. If they was to get found guilty, or they will take a deal on that, a plea deal on that crime. I would say 95% of the people will say that that's right, because what you said, and I'm not calling him no means. I'm just.
Hold up. All I heard, he said he passed the bottle to the guy unalived. He didn't say no name. He didn't say no name. And that's looked at, to me, it's looked at as like he was trolling. He was frustrated. They kept bringing up Draco. You know, they had they beef, but that still don't put him as the person that had something to do with that. You know, now people feel because it happened in Inglewood, he automatically got the scoop on it. I mean, he probably know whatever, but that's alleged. We don't know. Nobody over here detecting. Now, motherfuckers gonna say what the fuck they gonna say on the internet. Now, if he going around talking, he behind the scenes giving up information, that's some wild shit. But I don't think that's what Munchie be doing. But he do be getting lushy a little too much and be talking a little bit too loose with that tongue. It is what it is.
Saying this is a hypothetical, and this could be to anybody. So I use for example. So a lot of these people, they just be talking when they go to jail. They'll put you in this. They like say for instance, if I did something and you went to jail and you talking over the phone like, oh yeah, Spoetyface over a recorded call. Yeah, you didn't tell the police, but you said it over a recorded call, and they gather that information on the recorded call. Even though you didn't go to the courtroom and say, hey man, Spoetyface did this, or you went to the police and I got some information that could lead to some arrest and nothing like that. If I was to take a plea deal, or I get booked on that, like as far as getting found guilty.
Say I ratted on you?
That's a fact. The streets, that's a violation.
I don't know. That'd be a violation for you. Now I don't know if the world know what a Perkins operation is in California. If one of my homies got caught on a Perkins operation, I'm not deeming him a snitch, bro. He shouldn't have been talking to like a perk. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. If you got caught on a recorded call, I'm not deeming you a snitch. And me saying what I'm saying, I was trolling, and there was no bottle passed. And I'm talking the same shit that Draco talked, nigga. Period, nigga. So there is no ramifications for Munchie at all.
I mean, it ain't nothing no different than niggas trolling niggas after they die, they got killed. These rappers get on IG and still be talking shit about them. That don't mean that they had anything to do with it. Niggas were clout chasing. So Munchie B at that moment was clout chasing, trolling or whatever, which was goofy. At the end of the day, like I said in my last bit of content, I wouldn't even win on Clubhouse. Fuck what WACC say, fuck what all the rest of them niggas say about you. You don't gotta prove yourself to none of these niggas. If you ain't had nothing to do with it, it is what it is. You knew they was gonna come to you after the man passed, so you keep your mouth shut. I don't know nothing. That's it. Fuck what niggas is at, cause niggas is nosy anyway. You already know you over there with a bunch of gossip column ass niggas. You know, I think a bunch of hermaphrodites that sit up there gossiping about another nigga, which is crazy. But if you're going to be these podcasts, you on here, you know that the attention is on you. You can't get played. You can't be playing yourself out of position. And that's just a way that you will, you know, to me, he will play himself out of position. But now he going after Spoetyface. He's not feeling with Spoetyface and him going on a day in LA podcast or whatnot, or at least asking the questions the way he is. But that's his opinion. At the end of the day, this is Spoetyface's opinion about the whole situation.
So this shouldn't even be a conversation as far as a gang member go, like Spoetyface, because you're speaking out of turn. I want to know if you even had coded in this before. I'm confused. Or keep going.
Because
it wasn't intentional.
No, it don't matter. That's dry snitching, lie snitching, any type of snitching that leads to a conviction. That's just what it is. Not saying that he meant it like that. I mean, that's just what it is. The streets. That's what they would say. If somebody,
that's not dry. He ain't do no dry snitching, bro. let's get it clear. What Munchie B did was not dry snitching. Now he just said some shit. I was like, oh yeah, man, I slapped him. He said he what he say something that he did with Draco literally, and he wasn't even there. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You just got to look at it like, well, I wouldn't have said that, or I wouldn't have got on that platform. As a member, I wouldn't have got on that platform. And I'm not kicking for neither one of these niggas. I think both the whole situation is ignorant at the end of the day.
Then he be like, oh well, the stuff that the statement that Dejan, you know what I'm saying, he made, it led to my arrest or it led to my conviction. You see what I'm saying? Like, so they call that third party and all type of, you know what I'm saying? If it leads to a conviction or a plea deal, in the streets, you're not gonna be considered good.
Hopefully in the situation, because they had such a public beef, Munchie and Draco, that it could be discounted as, oh, I was just saying some disrespectful shit about him. Because
Yeah, I don't-
fuck him, like, type shit, because we had beef. And none of that was true. I'm a podcaster, I'm a rapper, I'm an entertainer. He's an entertainer. It was rap beef.
Even the things said on club. Hey, look, he said third party beef. A third party snitching is me telling Joe that this happened, and Joe know the complete truth and tell the police the complete truth so I can get off. That's third party snitching, Spoetyface. Now to Tim, exactly, because Draco was rapping about shit that absolutely wasn't true, because he got off on the case because he was innocent. He didn't kill nobody. He didn't do nothing. Nigga, I'm popping my shit like he was. Period.
Told Spoetyface he was talking out of turn. He told him he was talking out of turn, man. Like, come on,
Shout out to Rockstar.
Like Munchie, man, come on, man. Like, come on. You be going too far, like, over the edge. Like, this supposed to be your boy, your comrade in such a way, in such a manner, and you just now, it's like, and that's why I say, like, you really can never be cool. You see how he did Spotter. You feel me? You see how we fall out every now and then, like, we can't even be cool, and then he gets talking about me. So this is just how much he is, man. Like, to me, it's expected, right? It's definitely not a surprise, but, you know, he is not feeling Spoetyface talking about he's a snitch, and he would be labeled as a snitch if they use anything from No Jumper or anything from Woo Woo that has to do with Munchie B, with the Draco thing.
I mean, he's saying what they gonna say on the streets or what they already saying. So Spoetyface wasn't lying there. You know, he was. People are saying that Munchie B is working with the Grid program. I don't know if he is or not, but he has been working for some program or whatever, you know. But that's got a bad look. People think that they be working with the police too. So I mean, he got that, you know, it's like part that, and some of that it comes from hate. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I mean, I seen a documentary on him. You know, the way they portrayed him in that video. You know, to somebody that's in that lifestyle, he will be looked at as, oh yeah, he that nigga. And people who are against him gonna look down at him. So anything that come up about him, they gonna say whatever. But at the same time, that nigga do be talking a little bit too loose on certain situations. And he even admitted on one of his lives where his homies would get at him like, look, they ain't feeling what you said there. So I mean, niggas they gotta watch what they say on this camera, man. That's all.
Or whatnot from him saying, you feel me? So it just depends on the let's go.
Yeah, somebody just sent me something about the boy. I said, oh, cat, it jumped out the window, cat.
Oh yeah, with the Prince shit?
Nah, yeah, I'm talking about boy Munchie, cat. I'm surprised I ain't on that, cat.
What, him and Flacco?
Nah, cut dish me.
He dissed you?
410. I didn't believe it at first.
Nah, that ain't this you.
Shit, 40 Crip, he said I'm caping for Flacco, and why ain't answer Whack 100 when he put the allegations out there, and I need to fire my page up, cuz been sitting on it 4 or 5 days, waiting for me to respond. And somebody asked him, why you just didn't call him? He said, cuz said, he only he'll call if somebody he respect or deserve it. I said, ooh wee, all right now.
What?
40 Crip threw me off. Threw me all the way off. Cuz got a little Cuz got a cut water in his hand, so I don't know how many he had before then. I said, come on, Munchie. God damn, boy. You know what I'm saying? But his bombs away now, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah.
Like,
I mean, do you respond? I mean,
hell no, I ain't respond. I ain't responding. That's what I was saying. Like, you don't know how long I ain't been on my page. I ain't responded to nobody. Like, what are you talking about? You could have just called me, bro. But
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, clearly, why would you believe anything that come out of Rat No 100 mouth? Why would you believe anything that come out of his mouth, bro?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I think he gonna regret that. I ain't gonna lie, but
Munchie don't. That's how much he is, man. Like, oh, nigga should know that.
oh yeah, they ain't tripping. I'm just throwing it back.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. I gotta check that out. I'm lost in the sauce.
Yeah, you lost in the sauce. Go get up on that, man. Get you some content, homie. Hey, listen, on 40 Crip, I'm not about to keep doing your job and I ain't getting paid, bro. I'm trying to tell you this shit. Yeah, homies, I'm not about to do your job and come bless your platform because I can't be the narrator in it, you know what I'm saying, in the research. Come on, kid. You know what I'm saying?
This
Come on,
nigga right
kid.
here, boy. This a
Come on,
cold nigga.
kid. I'm just saying, cuz, I gotta tell you about it.
Cause I'm a real homie, gang. Like, goddamn.
Go get your content up, bro.
Y'all niggas, boy.
I'm trying to give it to you before Gangsta for YouTube and all that report on it. They already did it, so I don't think they did it yet. He posted. He told me to go fire. I got an answer to him. Fire my channel up.
But he said this on his No Jumper.
Nah, cuz set that on his 14.
Oh yeah, Cubby tripping. I gotta go.
So when he said that, the first thing come on my mind, cuz access granted, cuz you.
What's good, Monique? Hub and Dub Love. Yeah, we just going through the content. Appreciate you pulling up. Get safe to wherever destination you are headed to. What you think? What's your thoughts on this YG situation? I mean, they just detained the boy. You know what I'm saying? And Munchie be going at this Spoetyface.
You asked, you shall receive.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I said I don't know why. I don't know why you would believe anything that come out of Whack mouth though. Like I don't know if he was loaded. Cause he was definitely drinking. I'm like, bro, you tripping, dog. But we gonna give you what you want. This what you want.
You misspoke. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you've been speaking again. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to ignore that, bro. I'm going to go ahead and ignore that. Because I don't want to turn this into no hood stuff or anything like that. But I'm going to go ahead and ignore that. But if you say it again, I know you for real. I know you for real. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Munchie. You got to do better. You got to do better. You got to understand what you representing out here, homie. You got to understand what we representing. Just like I told all them people that was mad at me when I sit down with you, or, you know what I'm saying, I was messing with you and all that. I told them, it's not about me, it's not about him, it's bigger than us. And that's what you need to see, bro. You a leader of the generation, bro, whether you acknowledge that or not. Whether you deserve it or not. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they F with you because you B-team, bro. You got a responsibility out here to be, you know what I'm saying, to acknowledge the power in your usage of words. You can't be out here just saying anything, bro. You try to go low a little bit. I'm not gonna go low. I can say all type of stuff. I could go low. I can say all type of stuff, but I won't though, because it's bigger than me and you, bro. This a whole generation that we trying to unite, brother. A whole generation that we trying to unite. If I do that now, what, the Crips and the Bloods gonna get into it, and nah, I'm not doing all that, bro. I got too many niggas over there from IF, bro. I fuck with them, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's all love, but me and you, that's different, homie. That's different. And then you say, oh, the dude, Wack 100, you know, why didn't reply when Wack 100, you know, said, hold on. Yeah, you said, why didn't plot that? Oh, sorry about that. Why didn't reply when Wack 100? Damn, this shit got dark. Why didn't reply when Wack 100?
All right, watch this. Hear that? That's my wallet. So this is what most wallets still look like. Thick, overstuffed, bulky.
Damn, let me see. This got dark, bro. It's on my phone. I'm in the shade, but damn. Oh shit, hold on. It's just a shade. Then you saying, why I didn't reply when Wack 100 put the propaganda out there? Why would I reply? Why would I reply? I've been on vacation. You see what I'm doing? I've been on vacation for a whole month. I ain't uploaded, nigga, nothing on my page for a whole month. I don't gotta reply to no nonsense, nigga. The fuck is you talking about, nigga? And then you sit up here putting it on Inglewood Family, on Family time. Inglewood Family what, blood? Oh, Inglewood Family's what? Like, we not gonna do that, man. Keep the hood shit out of it and all that. You get the banging stuff.
Man, you know how niggas is. Niggas ain't gonna stop banging. That's still in a nigga.
On the hood and all that, bro. Come on, man. Cause I can say on 40 neighborhood Crip this and 40 neighborhood Crip that shit ain't gonna mean nothing. Like, you doing that to say what? Like, you not making no sense right now. Why would it? We both know Wack 100 lies about everything. Why would you even take that serious? And then
I told y'all, man. Hey, Wack is rubbing his hands like Birdman laughing. Cause he breaking up the whole shit. Now these niggas, Munchie B could have called him. Hey man, what's up, man? What? Because on one of his lives, somebody got in the comments and said that Spoetyface said something about him, so he wasn't sure. Now he hear this whole situation with the interview, day in LA, could have just called him. And then when somebody told him, he felt like he was too good to call him. And, you know, that's that pride and shit. That shit come before the fall, my nigga. You know, Munchie B, you know, you was out of pocket, homie. You should have called the nigga like, hey man, I ain't agreeing with that. Blah 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 blah. But, you know, these niggas too prideful, man.
I'm gonna say this to even kill a point. You said Wack 100 said that he told me to say, he told me to ask him. He told somebody to ask me something to ask you, and then you turn around and acknowledge that I never asked you that. That I never asked you that. So that's to let you know a nigga never told me that, bro. Like, I'm lost. Like, are you not getting what's going on? If you acknowledge, if Wack said that he asked somebody to ask me something to ask you, and then you say, well, he never asked me that. So if I never asked you that, bro, that means I didn't acknowledge it, or nigga, it didn't happen. Common sense will tell you that. Conventional wisdom will tell you that, brother. Like, what we doing? Like, what is we doing? Like, what is we doing, bro? Yeah, but you said something else, man. He said something else. Oh yeah, then he say, oh yeah, you know, I guess that's why the 40s and you bringing the homies up. Now, bro, I'm not gonna turn this into. I can say
That
all
was
type
out
of
of
shit.
pocket.
Nobody online talking about how the Inglewood family.
That's out of pocket, Munchie B, man. Come on, man. We grown men, man. You keep taking shots at his cousin and shit. You know what you're doing, man. You know what you're doing. Tell you, man, they gotta be men and stop being boys. I mean, stop playing, man. Both of them niggas, you know, he done had his spits and spats. I'm not trying to say does he really got an issue with the keyways, but it does seems that way. You know, it does seem that way. Everybody he be cool with him, and then he get beefy with him, or he have some type of discrepancies or whatnot. I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Stealing Pokemon cards and all. I'm not doing none of that, bro. Every individual is every individual. Just because one individual do something does not mean it's a reflection of that community, homie. I F with all the communities, so that's not turning that. But to your point, we gonna keep it strictly on topic. Nigga, I ain't never worked with Rack 100. That's what you saying right now is bunk, bro. What you're doing right now is bunk. You sitting up here mad at a black man, but you sit up there and go to the white man and do the same shit that Flacco do, bro, every day. YG just got indicted. Was it over your statement? I mean, or what you said? I don't know.
See, my nigga, you just threw out a lie, bro. You just said YG got indicted. YG didn't get indicted, my nigga. He was detained for a second, and he went to go do it. What do you mean indicted? See, man, y'all niggas, man. That's why I don't be, man. I go wait till that shit hit the, the news. News say something. A lot of these dudes, they just be saying shit out the side of their ass. They don't be knowing what's up. Play the hood shit. I don't know nothing. That's crazy.
Maybe your feet to the fire, you know what I'm saying? It's getting hot, your feet to the fire. I don't know what it is, bro. But you see what's going on? I'm lost, brother. I really am. But man, shout out to you, man. Y'all go check his page out over morals over money. Like, I'm cool in that situation, bro. Niggas, you get some liquor in your system and just go against the whole, you know what I'm saying? the whole cause. Yeah, I'm cool. I don't want to go that route. Ain't no beef, so just like I said, man, anybody that's thinking it's a beef with me and Munchie B, ain't no beef, because it can't be no beef. Can't be.
So he said it right there, ain't no beef. They just got a little disagreement. Hope they iron it out. It ain't that serious. But too gangster for you to saying that the Crips and Bloods demand that Munchie B get a DP. Damn, he said he never got a DP. Will this be the first time in his gang bang career in history that Munchie B, the blind man, the mayor of Inglewood get a DP? And how you DP a blind man? Like, that's crazy. I mean, they say he's not fully blind. I don't know, but that's crazy. This is how he get a DP. Like, is he gonna get DP with some other disabled individuals, you know what I'm saying, handicapped or whatnot, they may have, I don't know, like, how does that go down, man? Y'all get in the comments, let me know, man. I'm gonna get my clown on, but I'm just saying, how you do that shit?
What it do, YouTube? What it do? Munchie B makes the headline news again. After rapper YG got raided by the police, they questioned him about the murder of Draco the Ruler. And I noticed that everybody's putting the blame on Munchie B. They say he got faded and said a little too much. And the Crips are asking, what would the Bloods do? They demand that they do something about it, because he's the face of the Don moves. They want to know if this is what the Bloods condone. Big Game Mace is gonna give a breakdown of what took place.
This big game, the ACE, they got YG, man. The police then ran up on YG, man. And they got the boy YG, man. They got him on a questioning for the Draco's murder. And this happened a few hours ago. I'm trying to see what's going on, man. They got the boy YG. He doing verses tonight, man. Dude, can't you go out there and do a verses? They want to question him about some murder. I guess they on YG because he used to hang with dudes in Inglewood. So they going back and forth. They supposed to have questioned Munchie. Went up to No Jumper and questioned Munchie. People thought that was a play. But they said the same type cops came to the Highway Patrol, saying they got the rapper YG and just questioning him, though. He's out. He's not in jail or nothing. They just questioned him they trying to do their homework or whatever the case may be.
We got some trouble in paradise because Turtle and Munchie are no longer friends. Basically, Turtle called him a rat. Now, I'm gonna explain why I feel like they fell apart. Munchie B was the first to announce that he's walking away from No Jumper. Turtle seen what he did and decided to also walk away with Munchie B. They walked away as a team. Then he seen Munchie B go back.
There's another falsehood. Spoetyface did not look at Munchie B and say, "Oh, he left, I'ma leave too, bro." That's not what happened. They both left on their own occurrence. Come on, man. But they both left. Munchie B decided to come back. Spoetyface, he not coming back. I mean, and I think because it was some other stuff that was attached to that, with Adam saying certain things and all that, and they was slightly bumping heads. It wasn't gonna last that long. Munchie B, to me, look at it like, well, whatever's going on over there, that ain't got nothing to do with me. As long as they ain't fucking my shit, And that's why when he brought up the other dude, he was like, well, he not an employee. He's still looking at it like a payday, man. That's what it's looking at. So it looks like a money over morals, But I mean, shit. These dudes gonna do whatever they feel they can get the bread at, the bag at. It is what it is. And maybe that could be the motivation, but I don't know. But let's get back to the content. Y'all get in the comments and let me know what y'all think.
I can tell that's when Turtle no longer had respect for Munchie B.
I gotta tell you about it.
That could be it. That could be it.
Like, goddamn.
Go get your content up, bro.
I'm trying
to give it to you before Gangsta for YouTube and all that report on it. So my whole thing about the Munchie is like, I ain't never even called Cuz a rat. But if anything you say or do, if it's used in a court of law, bro, to prosecute somebody, and they get booked for it, whether they take a plea bargain or they get found guilty, bro, you know what that's called, dog. And then the nigga gonna say, oh, only call the people who deserve it, or I feel like, I'm like, damn, so that mean Adam 22, you feel like the same nigga who did all the bullshit and still got the police up there and laughing about it, the nigga that tell you he's going to tell on you, the same nigga that wouldn't put $1 on Young and Hefe book because he said he gotta see what's going on, the same nigga who said he's gonna tell on you, he gonna let these niggas in, he deserve a phone call, but you can't, that shit to me be baffling, cuz.
That's what I say. Niggas will sell out. That's how these niggas is at the end of the day. So, it's a lot of mixed feelings on what Munchie B did and what he's saying, how he coming at the situation. I don't know these niggas, man. We just on the outside doing reviews and reactions, man. Y'all get in the comments, let me know. You'll hear the song in the back. You hear the song in the background, Fake Love. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But let's get to some other content, man. This shit right here, bro. This shit right here. Charleston White. Bro, he got into some situation and he done went off on niggas. So let's get to it.
Nigga, you still a rat. I see you in the hole like a mole. You gon' still get whacked. The police took my nigga back. My friend, my brother, my slime. Told him stick to the script. Something different was on his mind. I know. And sometimes loyalty can make you blind. But you had the hood. You had no good reason to rob. I ain't getting it. Got rid of him whenever them bricks was in stupidity and greed. Got you tied up in the shit you in. Typing in the pen again. Fighting in the pen again.
Make sure y'all check out Kato Media, man. Subscribe, hit that like button, man. We about to react to this.
Let's get into the details.
Yeah, I showed up by myself in your hood.
I look like he spit too. What y'all think, man? Was this a play or was some real shit that happened? And he trying to blame Jay Prince. That Jay Prince, what? Look at this. Charleston White claims man connected to Jay Prince pressed him in Houston. Let's get it.
I showed up by myself in your hood. $33% of your kids in Houston cannot read on or above their grade level. I went to 5th Ward by myself, and wouldn't even take a plane to get me. Not only did they shoot at the car, they called 30 niggas. Mob time. Mob time. The showed up 30 deep, and all they wanted to do was to plead with me to apologize to James Prince. James Prince, your mama. Your mama.
Oh shit.
Do you hear me?
Damn, nigga. Going at the moms, nigga. Mom's Dukes. What did Mom Dukes do to you, Charleston White?
James Senior, you sent your hit squad. Y'all had a chance to get me. Honeycomb brazen. All the I told y'all I was in the city. Told you I was in the business. I told you I was in your city. I told you I was in your city. I've been showing you my exits, my location. Who does this? I don't know no that come to y'all city who don't check in and say, hey y'all, I'm in Academy. They wouldn't let me buy my mace. I went to Academy first to try to buy the mace. Cause I know I'm going to 5th Ward. And I know this gonna be a war, cause don't know who disrespect rap out records and mob ties show up in 5th Ward after disrespecting Pimp C. I said f George Floyd. I said f Rapper Lock. I said f Jay Prince, and had the nerve to walk back in the 5th Ward neighborhood by myself with no police protection. I got to be the baddest on the internet. I will be calling the FBI in the morning to file a report.
How you the baddest, but you about to go snitch to the police? This nigga. Nigga ran straight to the internet and putting this on Jay Prince. Did you see Jay Prince do any of this shit you talking about? Nah, nigga. It's definitely a plant to me. Definitely a motherfucker that work and associate with the law. But it's like they trying to get this dude, like they got Big U, you know, hemmed up, man. They've been trying to get Jay Prince forever, and this is the best way I feel they feel they're gonna get their man. You know what I'm saying? They gonna pay these niggas like him, WACC'KIESHA, all that to, you know, antagonize these dudes and get them out, come out, say something that we can use and get your ass. Everything is recorded. Everything is under surveillance.
Why? Because James Prince sent a representative. So I will be going down to the FBI office in the morning to put this in documentation. Because we know he had takeoff key. We know he had takeoff key for the illegal gambling. And I got...
You hear this shit? You hear this shit, y'all? This nigga wildin'.
Got information on the illegal gambling and the takeoff case. One of the rapper people called me and gave me information. I stayed for 3 hours, man. Just to show you, I really think I'm
One of
bad.
them rap a lot,
I
nigga.
don't weigh no but 125 pounds, 5'8", 1 eye, with a hip that's taller than the other. I stayed in that for 3 hours in Fifth Ward watching take pictures, watching pull up and did a big old with some muscles go come up there. He think we in a cell together where he can scare me to apologize. Now we was in a cell together. I might say, man, I'm sorry, James. I'm sorry. I didn't mean what I said to you. But we ain't in the free world. We ain't in jail. We in the free world. Can't now one of you make me apologize. That's why I pat you on the shoulder and say, get with me later. Y'all to my man, we just need you to go back and apologize. Well, James. Well, James. Since you want an apology, here you go. Your mama, I don't give a dead or alive.
Oh,
James Prince Sr.
Oh, wow.
Your mama, your baby, or yours that tried to start the school Prince with Baba Mean, but she wanted to give him some that too that almost lost the kids to CPS. Abusive son that beat up and the big fuck you,
Wow.
James Prince.
Shit.
Fifth Ward, Texas.
That nigga talking big shit. Hey, man, I don't know. He ain't gonna be happy until he become a martyr, man. That's what it sounds like. What y'all think, man? C. White, Charleston White, Charlie Brown. What y'all think, man? This nigga, wow.
Ward, most of them dope fiend crack babies born anyway after 81. Your brother who was them boys in prison, fuck everything associated with the Prince family. And you can suck my with cum on every grave site
Oh,
of
shit.
any mother
He gonna lose his channel.
with your bloodline, James Prince Sr.
He gonna lose his channel again, man. He gonna definitely lose his channel.
You I travel around this country with no security, no protection, and I done disrespected Crippin' Blood, BGBD, J Prince, everything y'all think is dangerous. I done spit in his face, nigga.
Niggas acting like he tough, like he went to the mix. Nigga, either you ran, you got smacked on, and you ran to the police after. Nigga, you ain't did nothing but talk shit. Hey, man, Dogface got some shit to say about that, saying that WACC'KIESHA, and Charleston White are trying to lock up J Prince. Before that, I want to play this content. I didn't finish playing it all, but I'm not gonna play it all. But the homie from Watts, man, Bobby Ye, man, salute to Bobby Ye. He got some shit to say about Munchie B and this whole shit too, man. Let's get to it.
EA is talking spicy, my boy.
We gonna get into this content. As many of you may know by the title, what will the Bloods do? Because Munchie B is the unofficial official B team captain. He the B team mayor. He the mayor of Inglewood and all this and all that. Munchie still ain't told us what was the outcome, what was the results of him talking to the police. He still ain't even let y'all know that he talked to the police, and that's on my mama. It's people that's close to him that put out the information that Munchie talked to the police in privacy. Why you ain't exposed what y'all talked about? Why you ain't say, yeah, you know, my attorneys did get in contact with him and we talked over the phone. It was real brief. What they wanted to know is this, that, and third. I told them I don't know nothing. Tell them what happened, Munchie B. You talk about
lying,
any and
yo.
everything else as it pertains to the internet.
He's not lying, yo. Got a point there. What y'all think, man?
And you defending your honor, your integrity, your name. I'm calling you out. I'm challenging you to come to the internet, go to your podcast or go to No Jumper and disclose what happened when y'all had that conversation with law enforcement.
Blood has some harsh words for Munchie B. Basically, he said Munchie is a rat. They want him voted off the island. They want his blood car revoked. Man, it seems like everybody's going at it with Munchie B. If I was him, this is the best time to drop a new song because everybody's watching him right now.
On me. Hey, man, that nigga Munchie been foul, bro. Munchie been foul. Niggas talking about this paperwork shit, bro. If niggas forget that if a nigga don't ever go to trial, bro, they ain't ever got to put those witnesses or those accusers on the stand. So don't nobody get to say no niggas just taking deals. So it ain't gonna never be no paperwork if they never go to trial. Talking about he worked for the GRID program, he get paid to be from Inglewood families, and he discussing murders. He got gun cases that's disappearing. Man, this man, if it walk like a duck, talk like a duck, it's a motherfucking duck,
Gun
man.
cases disappearing.
On me, it's a goddamn duck. Yeah. That nigga's not the B team captain in my section. Like D-Lo can attest to that in the comments. Like that nigga. It's different politics on the east side and the west side. We already know that for sure. I ain't here to draw that borderline, but I'm saying that niggas respect him for what he did. Niggas respect Munchie for what he did. That's fine. But you got a lot of killers that's rats.
That's true.
The nigga get drunk and can't hold his lips together, and nigga still a rat. You can't say I killed because I was drunk.
Make your browser fat.
My friend, my brother, my slime. Told him stick to the script, something different was on his mind. I know. And sometimes loyalty can make you blind, but you had the hood, you had no good reason to rob. I ain't getting it. Got rid of him whenever them bricks was in stupidity and greed. Got you tied up in the shit you in. Typing in a pen again. Fighting in a pen again. Writing with a pen again.
And Blister, man, not only that, you got Charleston White trolling. Look, I'm still in Houston. I'm still in Houston, Jay Prince. Like, this is nasty. I don't know if this gonna get uglier or messier or whatever, but let's go into the phone call, right? Because Charleston don't stop there. You know, he plays more. And watch when you get a load of this, right? Let's go.
Yeah, they called me and told me exactly who shot him. Nigga Kid. So is Ken a yellow? The Ken is always with Jay Prince with the name Stay Down. Stay Down, say the Ken. Stay Down calls Ken his son, but it's really not his son. Okay. They shot him, they shot at him. Ken took Steve Francis' wife. He married to Steve Francis' ex-wife, the lady named Shelby. So this is older dude or young? Yeah, he probably about 40. So let me ask you something. Dude ain't mad that he missed? Nigga, you ain't. Well, I don't think he tried to. I don't think he actually tried.
You hear this shit, nigga? That's that boy WACC'KIESHA in the background on the phone. Why is he in their business, my nigga? I'm telling you, bro. You could tell these niggas wasn't raised by no men. They was raised by women. Period. Straight up. Raised by women. Even Charleston, both of them, Charleston White and WACC'KIESHA. He don't never talk about his pops. Niggas raised by women. This is crazy, homie. On here talking, just catty. They gossip more than women, man. They really trying to get that boy Jay Prince lined up and locked up, bro.
They hit him. I think they was outside showing out. And then just shot at, I don't know if he, tried to shoot. I have no idea, but that's who shot though. Name of Ken. Did I send you a social media? Bro, that's who shot at him.
They probably shot in the air.
I just sent it to you. 713 Ken. 713 Ken.
I'm bigger than you. Jay Prince, you see how they can turn on you so fast, man? Jay Prince, you see how they turn on you so fast? I'm gonna run it back, man. Man, a little bit of money, get a little information real quick, man.
Yeah, they called me and told me exactly who shot him. Name Ken. So is Ken a young older? The Ken is always with Jay Prince with the name Stay Down. Stay Down, say the Ken. Stay Down calls Ken his son, but it's really not his son. Okay. They shot him. They shot at him. Ken took Steve Francis' wife. Did I send you social media, bro? That's who shot him.
It ain't nothing to me. We used to steal cars together, he used to hustle with me. Eating syrup sandwiches, he was struggling with me. But now ain't nothing to me. Fuck it, and I can live with that. I just gotta rap about it. Know he wanna get me back, even though I ain't do shit. You know that. But that's sinking.
Look at Poetic Flocko.
People showing fake love, but they hate real.
Goofy ass nigga.
Making me take them out when we quiet.
Jay Prince photograph with the man who shot at and tried to unalive Charleston White last night in Houston. You hear this shit, my nigga?
I done really went through it. I couldn't do it.
This is crazy. Okay, the fact that WACC 100 even recorded this phone call is crazy. We don't know if the man even knew he was being recorded, if he even agreed to being recorded, right? In Charleston White, he just got he taking all this in, because I think his message is, look, I'm about to use this audio and use it as my defense for the feds to go investigate and do they, you know, whatever they do. So with that being said, like, this is nasty work. WACC is literally dry snitching, you know what I'm saying, or just flat out snitching. You know, corroborating the story, right? And this is nasty, bro. I don't know what has gotten into these people, man. Like to where like they have a hate for a person, a hate so much. That hate is deep, right? It's passionate. Like, it doesn't make sense to me, man. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like it's a blitz coming from WACC and Charleston White,
who is the son of NBA great.
I actually reviewed that after you hit me, and I'm like, damn, how did he get this phone call? Did WACC send it to him, or like?
So I don't. So this is what I know for a fact. So what you're hearing is Moses Malone Jr., who's from Houston, who is the son of NBA great Moses Malone. What you're hearing is Moses Malone Jr. provide WACC with details about what took place in Fifth Ward. He also pinpointed who shot the gun. He pinpointed him by name. He gave details about the videos that are out there to zero in to pinpoint who exactly it was, and he mentioned the guy by name, and he also kind of like led them to the video evidence to verify what he was saying about who fired that gun. And so the whole thing is crazy. So what happened is, I don't know if WACC it was WACC 100 talking to Moses Malone Jr. A part of the conversation, Moses Malone is saying to WACC, hey, listen, Jay Prince Jr. was told that he was there, and Jay Prince Jr. told everybody to stand down, let him be, let him just do his thing. And WACC 100 says, I don't believe that Jay Prince Sr. told him to stand down, Sr. Because if I tell my people not to do something, they're not going to do it. So that's why I don't believe. So he's basically insinuating that Jay Prince Jr. told them boys to go.
Yeah, but and that's another thing. Like, Moses is saying, nah, and WACC is like pressing it that this what happened.
Yeah, he giving this theory. I don't believe that because so that's the same thing he did with Loose Cannon. If you think about it, it's the same thing he did with Loose Cannon when he took Loose Cannon to Adam, and Loose Cannon was telling the whole story about the Nipsey Hussle thing. I mean, no, about the Nipsey thing, about Nipsey being dead and not being dead when he got the call, and he called Nip and Nip wasn't dead. So it was like Big U was like prophesizing what was going to happen before it even happened. It's the same kind of. If this told you that he's the one telling you the information, you wouldn't know none of this if it wasn't for him. So if he's telling you that Jay Prince Jr. told to stand down and not to move, who are you to theorize that something else happened other than that? Whatever happened, I mean, what the fuck are you talking about? You want to believe what you want to believe, and then you recorded the conversation, and you provided that to Charleston White, who says that he's going to turn this shit over to the FBI to prove that Jay Prince Jr. has some involvement with this. But it's crazy because you can hear it. You can hear Moses Malone saying, no, Jay Prince told them boys to stand down.
Yeah.
So whatever happened, it wasn't Jay Prince's fault.
Man, they just lying and they trying to line them niggas up. And Charleston White don't give a fuck. So he said it. He's gonna give the information to the feds. Trust me, they trying to get that nigga up out of there, man. They trying to get Jay Prince's whole rapper lot company situation. He trying to get him up out of there, man. That's what it is. And using WACC as an anchor, using them information, all this shit. He using them. They both using each other to get, you know, the enemy, the friend of enemy of my enemy is friend of my enemy is my friend of. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Y'all get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think.
So that's the crazy part about this whole thing, man. And this is the shit that we talked about with WACC'KIESHA. You feel what I'm saying? This is him caught red-handed trying to push back on the story of somebody who's from that city and who knows all the parties involved. He telling him, no, Senior ain't had nothing to do with this shit. When Senior was made aware that he was there, Senior told them boys to stand down. They didn't do what it's due. Oh, I don't believe that. What?
The nigga that told WACC. I keep telling these niggas, man, they do not listen. Why the fuck you conversating with this rat ass nigga? Stop talking to WACC'KIESHA, man. For what? What are you talking for? You want to go be the rat nigga that you are because you're trying to tell on your homies and friends. Go take it to the go do the shit. Don't go to that nigga. What's wrong with these niggas?
You don't believe it, nigga? What you talking about?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They trying to bliss that man. WACC
it's the same. It's the same thing he did to Big U, bro. Same thing he did to Big U, trying to blitz him, motherfucker. The same thing him and baby bitch Shooter tried to do to T Grizzly. It's a misinformation campaign out of this world.
That's a nasty work, man.
Yeah. So as you can see, Dogface not feeling this at all. He also identifies the man on the phone WACC was talking to, which is allegedly Moses Malone Jr. You know what I'm saying? The son of one of the most famous basketball players, right? In the world, Moses Malone, if y'all don't remember him from back in the day, right?
That's crazy. Shout out to Rockstar 2800. Go over there and check out his channel. I don't want to play all niggas content. That ain't what we trying to do over here. But let's get to this, man. Shout out to No Cap Network Reactions. Y'all go over there, like, comment, subscribe to his channel. They be trying to clap. They've been clapping the homies' pages, but we keep coming. So shout out to No Cap Network. WACC 100 said, if I'm lying, sue me. Well, Brian Blake picked up on that and bet, and he's filing paperwork on this nigga. He's gonna sue him and CEDDY NASH, and I think 1090 Jake, man, for defamation, man. Let's get to it.
You suing somebody for defamation and they come back and say, well, it's true, then you have to prove that it's not true in order for your defamation claim to stand. So that's the strategy I see them using when they say, well, if I'm lying, sue me. In this case, though, it looks like WACC 100's challenge has been accepted. As y'all can see, Blake versus Jones, the complaint has been filed. It's already in. It's going down. Now,
for years, WACC told everybody, if I am lying, sue me. Byron Blake said, bet.
Tile Survive has to be one of the most relaxing and comforting games of 2026. There's no pressure and it's super easy to play. You don't need to stay online all day, and there's no endless grinding either. Just hop in whenever you feel like it. Collect some.
And now the paperwork WACC loves so much is pointed right back at him. Let me explain what this really means. No Cap Network, we back. I'm smoked out, and today is a different kind of episode. Because for years, we have watched WACC 100 use the same line. If I am lying, sue me. He said it to anybody who challenged him, and nobody ever took him up on it. Well, somebody finally did. Byron Blake filed Blake versus Jones. Real complaint, real case number, real courtroom. Now, before everybody gets carried away, a lawsuit is not a verdict. A complaint is one side telling its story, and nothing inside it has been proven yet. But what makes this case interesting is how Blake filed it. Because Slim, he did not just file angry paperwork. He may have flipped Wack's whole challenge back onto him. Let me show you why.
Now, I know that there are some people who absolutely will not believe that Wack 100 was hit with a lawsuit, especially for defamation. You know, people been saying T Grizzly should have hit him for defamation with the fake paperwork. It's a couple of other situations where he's pretty much opened himself up to some civil liability, but for some reason, people never take action. And I think this is what bolsters Wack 100's position, you know, because he's like 1090 Jake. They say, well, if I'm lying, sue me, you know, and I believe that they do that because they think people don't want to sue because they have skeletons that they don't want to come out. You know, if you say you're suing somebody for defamation and they come back and say, well, it's true, then you have to prove that it's not true in order for your defamation claim to stand. So that's the strategy I see them using when they say, well, if I'm lying, sue me. In this case, though, it looks like Wack 100's challenge has been accepted. As y'all can see, Blake versus Jones, the complaint has been filed. It's already in. It's going down. Now, of course, there are a lot of formalities when it comes to this lawsuit process. So as we go over this paperwork, we're going to be covering everything like this, the actual complaint page, the first page, just to show y'all it's real. They got the PACER numbers, you know, they got the case numbers listed up top. You can find this on the PACER website, actually. It shows you the amount Byron Blake is asking for, $500,000, or an amount to be determined amount to be determined in excess of $75,000. Now, when it gets to the actual statement of facts,
that nigga Blake trying to get a half for that motherfucker. He want a $500,000, man. Said, I'm tired of this motherfucker WACC'KIESHA. You know what I'm saying? I just put the paperwork out. Niggas done clapped this channel. He lost a nice little piece of change, you know, income, and niggas is benefiting off of it. He's tired of this shit, and he's taking this nigga on the offer and he's suing this motherfucker. This is gonna be crazy interesting. We gotta wait to see how this is gonna play out, y'all.
he says that he wants $400,000 in punitive damages and a $100,000 compensatory award because of the loss of his channel. And like I said, it goes into the actual complaint and the statement of facts. And that's where we get to see what the real issue is. What's the real argument? What's the bottom line when it comes to this lawsuit? If I'm gonna be honest with y'all, this is quite interesting, because a lot of the things that are listed in this lawsuit, in this statement of facts, we knew about, but I don't think they were characterized as they are now. You know, this kind of opens your eyes to what exactly has been going on around here on this internet, in these YouTube streets, as they like to call it, right? So, without wasting any more time, let's get to it. Now, this says that the plaintiff, who is Byron Blake, owned, managed, and operated a commercial digital content business on the YouTube platform via his channel named Byron Blake, which he managed primarily from his home residence in St. Charles County, Missouri. Plaintiff also maintains a public digital business presence on the Instagram platform under the verified handle @officialByronBlake. Plaintiff's YouTube channel and news reporting primarily focused on analyzing and publishing public records, court paperwork, and digital media surrounding hip-hop culture, including verified public records demonstrating defendant Cash Jones's interactions with law enforcement. Prior to June 21st, 2026, public evidence became available demonstrating that Cash Jones was actively providing and orchestrating the provision of information to law enforcement agencies. Following the emergence of this verifiable evidence, plaintiff publicly referred to defendant as an informant, which means Blake publicly referred to Cash Jones as an informant. Cash Jones, aka Wack 100, based entirely on the underlying factual records. On June 21st, 2026, in direct retaliation, defendant Cash Jones published a widely distributed post on his verified Instagram account, tagging the plaintiff's exact business handle and stating textually, "Official Byron Blake X." We have 3 more on the list. Young Aunt Hefe honored my request, so he's safe as of now. Sincerely, the Exposers. Took me 6 months to put this team together. We couldn't match your lies, so we're playing it dirty. Best 10,000 I've ever spent.
Wait, is that your ex-wife, Anna?
Yeah. Alright, hold on, Slim. Let me slow this all the way down, because most people are going to miss what actually happened. Blake did not sue Wack for calling him a snitch caller. Blake sued Wack for calling him a liar. Oh, that is the whole game right there. In a defamation case, truth is an absolute defense.
And then the fact that that boy Wack, he's gonna have to expose all this type of shit because he put out paperwork on this dude, you know, through his channel. And so now Wack is his defenses have to prove that he was lying. He was making up some stories. And that's the crazy part, because he's not only just suing Wack, he's suing CEDDY NASH, which he had actually put his paperwork online, as well as 1090J. Wack 100 not only, or WACC'KIESHA not only got this guy suing him, he got Do Sims. It's a lot of the long list of niggas that's got lawsuits against this guy. I mean, that ain't even popular to have, you know, a bunch of people trying to come for you, and they definitely coming for you for money. They ain't trying to put you in jail. They just coming for your pockets, man. You be walking around here like rabbit ears, you know what I'm saying? Keep it up. Keep this shit. You know what I'm saying? The same thing that make you laugh will make you cry. All that laughing and bragging, all that bullshit. Now you got all these people coming at you. I'm telling you, bro, it ain't even a good thing in this industry, like, to have this reputation that he has, you know.
What you said is true. It cannot be defamation, period, no matter how damaging it sounds. So watch the trap. Blake publicly accused Wack of being an informant.
Wack responded by calling Blake a liar. Now Blake is suing over that liar label, which means for Wack to win,
He has to prove Blake was lying. And how do you prove somebody lied about you being an informant? You have to prove you are not one.
That's a fact.
Blake took Wack's own favorite challenge, folded it up nice, and slid it right back across the table. That is not an emotional lawsuit, champ. That is a strategic one.
Strategy.
Now again, none of this proves Blake's underlying accusation, but legally, the way he framed this case is smart.
Through this widely distributed publication, defendant falsely accused plaintiff of being a liar regarding the factual law enforcement records, knowingly published an absolute falsehood to damage plaintiff's professional integrity. On that exact same day, June 21st, 2026, plaintiff's commercial YouTube channel.
WACC'KIESHA thought he could play these ghetto ass street games, homie. Man, that's one way you get at these people, is you black and white. And fuck the threats. Fuck all that intimidation. It's the black and white. Hit they pockets. And that's what he's doing.
Byron Blake was suddenly and completely terminated by the platform. Through his explicit written admission, defendant confirmed that he hired and paid a $10,000 bounty to an illicit cyber coordination squad, coined the Exposers, to play it dirty, execute bad faith takedowns, and successfully orchestrate the targeted deletion and removal.
Yo, big fucking mouth. You talk too fucking much, man.
Plaintiff's channel. On July 12, 2026, defendant Cash Jones appeared as a featured guest on the broadcast The Adam 22 and WAC 100 show on the No Jumper YouTube network. During this public broadcast, defendant openly boasted about and detailed his malicious business strategy of weaponizing false reporting mechanisms to financially destroy his targets online, explicitly stating, YouTube land, this ain't the streets. Over here we meta banging. This is the metaverse. So if you want to sit behind the camera and run fake narratives and play keyboard warrior, then I can launch meta nukes. I can meta snatch your shit in a meta major way. Defendant further confirmed on the broadcast that his express intent in deploying these bad faith campaigns is to inflict severe economic ruin, stating openly, hurting his pockets hurt different. Some of these people ain't no off limits, because when you go to talking crazy, it's on. So what? I blew your shit up. Defendant Cash Jones has a documented publicly admitted history of using digital platforms to aggressively combat, suppress, and manipulate public narratives whenever individuals publish paperwork linking him to federal agencies or law enforcement. In a public interview broadcasted on the Vlad TV media network, defendant explicitly discussed how he handles allegations of law enforcement cooperation and federal wiretaps, stating openly that his practice when dealing with exposers is to look at how they play the game and play the game back. Defendant further admitted in the same Vlad TV broadcast that when federal law enforcement agents or investigators contact him, his strict pattern of conduct is to immediately record and leak the scenarios onto the internet within 24 hours, specifically to dictate public narratives, preemptively screaming that allegations against him are lies or fake to manipulate his audience. On or about November 9th, 2022, defendant Cash Jones publicly released a recorded telephone conversation between himself and an agent of the Federal Bureau of Investigation, which was subsequently published widely across cyberspace networks. During this recorded phone call, the investigating FBI agent explicitly questioned defendant regarding his public multi-platform disputes, text streams, and online disagreements with industry figures, stating to defendant, "We were provided information that possibly something went beyond that, and so we're just calling you to clarify and make sure that you haven't been threatened regarding the disputes that you've had over social media, over YouTube, over Instagram, and all of that." In response to the federal investigator on that call, defendant openly discussed his public disputes, personal knowledge of ongoing music industry legal affairs, confirming his baseline pattern of behavior of directly communicating with federal agencies regarding online conflicts. Defendant's own published audio archives explicitly prove that he has a long-standing active communications channel with law enforcement regarding social media disputes, demonstrating that his public leaks are strategically utilized to control narratives. On or about March 17, 2025, an official federal criminal complaint was filed in United States District Court for the Central District of California under case number 225 MJ 01494. Duty, titled United States of America versus Eugene Henley, also known as Big U. Page 52 of the official federal court documents explicitly names and transcribes defendant Cash Jones participating in a public media broadcast where he breaks down and explains the extortion, manipulation, and robbery tactics used by Henley against various victims, specifically stating, "You know why he wanted to give dude back the 40, right? Because he was going to make the dude give him 20 for getting it back." A true and correct copy of this specific page 52 is attached here too as Exhibit A. The federal government explicitly relied upon, cited, and incorporated defendant Cash Jones's detailed analytical statements within the body of their official criminal complaint to corroborate their active RICO and extortion investigation into the targeted criminal enterprise. Plaintiff's public reporting and commentary accurately summarized these exact court records, stating that defendant Cash Jones acted as an informant by utilizing an unconventional open source reporting method, specifically going on to highly publicized podcasts to intentionally broadcast investigative facts, criminal methods, and insider information with the knowledge and expectation that law enforcement agencies monitor and ingest those broadcasts for prosecution. This open source investigative funnel is further corroborated by recorded telephone conversations orchestrated and subsequently leaked by defendant Cash Jones involving an individual named Williams, quote unquote, and a cooperating federal witness designated as Victim 1, quote unquote. Specifically, on a public broadcast network, defendant published and participated in a recorded multi-party telephone conversation involving himself, the individual known as Williams, and the cooperation.
Now this part right here is why the case gets different. In many defamation or interference cases, one of the hardest things to show is intent. You have to show the person knew what they were doing and meant to cause harm. That is usually the wall these cases run into. But according to the complaint, the alleged intent may have been posted publicly on the internet. The complaint reportedly points to a post saying, "We could not match your lies, so we are playing it dirt." And allegedly, best 10,000 I ever spent. Slim.
Man, shout out to No Cap Network, man. We're gonna get to this next bit of content, man. We're gonna give y'all the, any more other. We're gonna keep y'all updated on this Brian Blake WACC 100. You know, he put his foot in his mouth. is what it is, man. So go check out Brian Blake's channel. He's definitely said that he's suing WACC, of course, 1090 Jake, and CEDDY NASH, man. Y'all poked the bear, man. Y'all could have just stepped back, let him do his thing, man. But we gonna get into this next bit of content, man.
Successfully dealing with pain. I think you hear many stories, and every story I just sat in the back room and listened to. I'm watching these people triumph and figure out ways to keep going. But how do you keep going?
The babies, grandbabies is about to leave. Dallas judge weighs whether jurors in the up-and-coming capital unalivened trial with YELLA BEEZY will they be using the rap songs, videos, and all that. And man, it's just looking crazy. I was just giving y'all a little update. I ain't really get no extended content. It's out there. You know, maybe on the next show we'll do that, but I ain't trying to go we almost up to 2 hours. But yeah, let's play this.
The upcoming capital murder trial of Dallas rapper YELLA BEEZY will hear rap lyrics, see social media posts, and hear about evidence tied to a years-long feud with fellow rapper Mo3. Attorneys squared off in court today over whether that evidence shows motive or unfairly criminalizes artistic expression. Senior investigative reporter Tanya Eiserer was there.
Marquise Conway, who performs as YELLA BEEZY, was in court today as prosecutors and defense attorneys argued over what evidence should be allowed in at his capital murder trial. Conway is accused of orchestrating the 2020 murder-for-hire killing of fellow Dallas rapper Mo3, whose legal name was Melvin Noble. He has pleaded not guilty. Prosecutors argued the rap lyrics, social media posts, and evidence of earlier shootings are essential to explaining the motive behind the killing and the years-long feud behind the two rappers.
Their feud was open, it was public, it was in social media. This offense did not happen in a vacuum, and the jury is entitled to hear about what transpired that led to one Dallas rapper placing a bounty on another Dallas rapper. These were not just words, people were dying.
Defense attorney Mike Mola argued prosecutors are asking jurors to treat protected artistic expression as evidence of guilt.
The rap music in this case are the words and deeds of Mr. Conway. This is what he does for a living. They do have a First Amendment right to make the music and to publish it. Can't be punished for exercising a constitutional right.
Judge Chica Onyem did not rule today. She could exclude the evidence, allow portions of it in under certain circumstances, or admit it in full. Attorneys are scheduled to return to court on Friday, where the judge is expected to decide which of the four defendants will go to trial first. The first of those trials is scheduled for late August. In Dallas, I'm Tanya Eiser.
Man, it's getting crazy, real. Yeah, and I'm hearing that Rainwater is supposed to be testifying. I'm hearing Skull's supposed to be testifying or whatever. Everybody trying to get this shit wrapped up, man. So I don't know, man. YELLA BEEZY, I hope you had nothing to do with this. And I'm hearing that Trap Boy Freddy is gonna turn state evidence. I don't know if that to be true or not, but that's the word around the campfire. That's wild. But let's get to this, man. This last bit of content, man. You know, the singer David, or D4 David, I guess, and the young lady that lost her life. We got some new information on that, man. TMZ speaking on it too. Let's get to it.
A murder case against him. Thank you for joining us for the KTLA 5 News at noon. I'm Lauren Lister. David is facing multiple charges in the death of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez, whose dismembered body was found in the singer's Tesla. KTLA's Aaron Myers is live at the courthouse in downtown LA with the latest developments in the case. Hi, Aaron.
Hi, Lauren. We know that 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez's parents are in court today. Our Jillian Smuckler is in there as well and told us that she is following everything very closely and giving us the information as it happens. Now, we know that testimony and evidence is being presented today to see if there is enough evidence for this case to go to trial. So far, David and his attorneys have denied all charges.
We believe the actual evidence will show David Burke did not murder Celeste Rivas Hernandez.
That was from David Anthony Burke's arraignment on April 20th. As for court today, so far a senior deputy was called as a witness. He said he did a welfare check at Burke's home in 2024. Body cam footage was shown with David answering the door. The teen wasn't found, but the deputy told Burke she is 13. David saying Celeste told him she was 18. Also saying he hoped they would find her as the deputy was leaving. A detective who went to the Hollywood tow yard where Celeste Rivas Hernandez's dismembered body was found in September of 2025, also on the stand. Photos of her remains were shown. Her parents told to look down. The 14-year-old was last seen in April of 2025. The singer charged with capital murder in April of this year. Prosecutors allege the 21-year-old singer killed her after she threatened to expose what authorities say was an illegal sexual relationship that could have damaged his career, alleging she went to Burke's home where she was stabbed multiple times, saying Burke had items like a shovel and chainsaws so he could destroy the victim's remains. Our legal expert...
I'm telling you, homie, if he did this, homie, it's a wrap for that boy. Period. Straight up. It's a straight wrap for him. And if he's found not guilty, it's still going to be difficult for him to get his career back on track. People still going to believe that he has something to do with it. The fact that she was underage and he was messing with her, he's still the pedo in my book, you know what I'm saying? So y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think about this whole situation. This is real sad. I hope they definitely get to the bottom of this shit, man, because I got daughters, man. I ain't with all that, you know. Shout out to my brother, my fathers out there that got daughters, and just your daughter, your sister, aunt, mother, you know what I'm saying? Just this ain't cool. Violence against women ain't cool, man.
Allison Treasel said we could expect to see evidence about that and the following as well.
He dismembered and removed several of her fingers because there was a tattoo that linked him to her, and that there was DNA evidence found during the search of her blood in his garage. They're also going to show that he was the last person to use the Tesla in which her body was found.
The Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office filed special circumstance allegations against Burke, including murder of a witness and...
Shout out to the homie Clay Matthews. Thank you for pulling up. Yeah, man, we're trying to keep you updated, man. It's the last story. What y'all think in the comments? Is this boy cooked? Is it over for him? You know? I know one thing, man. Going in that jail, like, I know they got him in PC, but that just ain't a good jacket, homie. That nigga gonna get poked up like a pin cushion, my nigga.
For financial gain, making him eligible for the death penalty. He has pleaded not guilty to the charges, which also includes sexual abuse of a child younger than 14 and unlawful mutilation of human remains. Today, Burke's attorneys requested that he not be shackled. The judge denied that. Though his handcuffs were removed, he is still shackled to the chair. Now back here live, Burke is being held without bail. This preliminary hearing is expected to last for several days, possibly into next week. And I just received a message from Jillian Smuckler. She says the court is now in recess and that we are expecting to hear from somebody from the prosecuting office.
There's something really stunning, I think. We know that Celeste Rivas's body was in David's Tesla for a long, long time in the trunk, probably for more than a month. And according to prosecutors, there was surveillance video. The last time that the car was seen driven was when David parked it in the spot where it was ultimately searched, where Celeste's body was found. So he was the last one.
He's
to
the
drive. That
last
was a
one
month
with
before
it.
the body was
Whoa.
found. There were 11 air fresheners in that car. 11 in both the passenger compartment and the trunk.
11.
So, you know,
Nigga, I don't care if you had the whole case of air fresheners, nigga. That shit ain't gonna cover no type of smell like that, nigga. What is wrong with niggas? They don't be thinking. Like I said, man, I hope he didn't have nothing to do with this. When I first heard this case, they were saying that, you know, okay, he was the one that parked it there, but they were trying to say somebody else put the body in there or not. But I don't know. If he's the last one that parked it there and that's where they found her body, which that's what they did. But if they match that, I don't know. It seems like he's definitely cooked on that, because you know you associate with it. How you not know that it's a dead body in your trunk, bro? Smelling up. Come on.
to describe this is horrendous, what it must have looked like. But the idea of a decomposed body that had melted,
that shit turned to soup,
kind of just overtaken by insects and maggots. The smell must have been beyond words. And the idea that Glade or whatever air freshener was used would somehow conceal that is really beyond the absurd. But there were 11 air fresheners in there, and prosecutors are using that to show a state of mind that whoever put those air fresheners in knew there was a body in the car. So that is where they're trying to link this up, where David allegedly committed this murder. There was also blood, which we know, blood in the Tesla consistent with Celeste. In the trunk, of course. I mean, that would make sense since her body was in there. But also, there was blood in the passenger compartment that was consistent with Celeste's blood. And that raises a whole bunch of new questions. That if Celeste were killed somewhere else and then put in the trunk, why would her blood be in the passenger compartment? There are theories, of course, but interesting evidence for sure. We knew about this, but they brought up, prosecutors did, that the search warrant showed that there were 2 chainsaws in the house, and the prosecutors are alleging that they were used to dismember Celeste's
chainsaw,
body.
my God.
The floor mats in the car, by the way, also tested positive for blood. So they are not just saying that she was dismembered somewhere else and put in the trunk, but somehow her blood, at least in the passenger compartment and maybe in the floor area as well, may have turned up in that area, which then raises a number of other issues that they haven't yet put together. They brought up the inflatable pool that they found at the house, and they matched pieces of that pool with fragments of the pool on Celeste's dismembered body that they discovered during the autopsy. Money is a big issue in this case. David made $13 million off of his contract with Interscope in various forms. That could have gone up to $19 million had it been maxed out. But the prosecution's theory all along has been that Celeste had threatened to blow the whistle on her relationship with David, which allegedly was a sexual relationship, when he was an adult and she was 13. And that would have ruined his career. And what the prosecutors are trying to show is that money was on the line, and we're talking big money. So that's where we are today. There were other things that came up. But again, it would seem that probable cause, it's not really going to be a big issue in this case as to whether he should stand trial. The special circumstances may be the basis of a bigger fight in the coming days. But we will see. At least there are 2, maybe 3 more days of prelim, and then the judge should rule. My guess is next Monday or Tuesday, the judge is going to decide whether David stands trial.
Is it health?
Like today, as you mentioned, the medical examiner we expect is going to be testifying today, talking about how the doctors in the medical examiner's office were able to determine how Celeste Rivas Hernandez died and how she was dismembered. But yesterday, 2 LAPD criminologists testified, one about processing his car, numerous Air fresheners were found in it. They believed to cover up the smell, but they said there was a strong smell of a decomposing body even after the body was removed. Insect activity that was inside of the car as well, and a criminologist about what they found in his garage. Traces of blood, and then in some areas where they sprayed it with a chemical, a lot of remnants of blood on a mat that had cuts in it, blood on a Tesla charging cord, 2 chainsaws that had no blood on them that they could detect, but 2 chainsaws in the garage, a blue inflatable pool as well. They have alleged that he used that pool to dismember her body and collect the liquids during that time. All of that found in his garage.
Just so gruesome, Alex. We mentioned this is day 3. How much longer is this preliminary hearing expected to last?
Well, we don't really know, and the judge seems to be wanting to speed things up. She wanted to get going a little bit early than they had the last 2 days, but originally this was going to go 3 days. We're on the 3rd day, so it could wrap up as early as today. They have a few more witnesses to call. Question's going to be if there will be any rebuttal witnesses, if the defense is going to put anybody up. But in the case of Tyler Robinson accused of killing Charlie Kirk, we thought that was going to end at the end of it. And then defense attorneys said no, they wanted to submit a written arguments and then have oral arguments later. And no decision was made if they were going to move that one forward until they come back in September. So they could do something like that with this. We expect that there will be an almost immediate decision to move this forward to trial. They just have to show the lowest level of probable cause. They don't have to show proof beyond a reasonable doubt. There is a lot of evidence in this case. Really, no doubt it's going to be moved forward to trial. The judge is going to say that there is probable cause. There's enough evidence.
Yeah.
That could be as early as today.
Now,
yeah, man, I think he cooked, man. They found blood on the mat, blood, and they said a lot of blood in the area. They didn't find no blood on the chainsaw. The scratches, all types of shit, bro. In his garage, I think and he had blood in a pool, like. And what you're not hearing is no other suspects. You're not hearing, oh, they found another suspect. We think it's somebody else. Nah. So I mean, yeah. If I was bet, yeah, I feel he cooked. I feel it's a wrap for this dude.
Stone, you've been following this from the start. Thanks so much, Alex. Legal analyst Brian Buckmeyer joins us for more on this. So, Brian, talk a little bit more about the timeline Alex was just saying there. What are you looking for in the next couple days here?
Well, if it lasts the next couple of days, I'm looking to see how basically the prosecutor lands this plane. I think they've given us enough in terms of motivation, and that makes sense for this case where David is charged not just with simple murder, but murder with certain enhancements, lying in wait, using a deadly weapon, doing it for financial gains and to kill a witness. And so we've got a lot of that. Now it seems we're moving into the actual death itself, and I think they're going to land the plane sometime soon. What I would say, though, in terms of what Alex is reporting, where the judge is kind of suggesting they wrap this along pretty quickly or sometime soon. I've seen that in judges, both in my case and other cases that we've covered, where the judge gets a sense, you know what, you've proven your case to the burden that you have to. Maybe you don't need additional evidence, especially in a case that's such a high profile case, and you maybe want to tamper down on the gruesomeness. I could imagine this case wrapping up earlier, as Alex suggested, today, maybe tomorrow. I don't expect it going next week.
And in that vein of the evidence, Brian, yesterday an LA police criminalist described bloodstains found on David's garage. She also says she found garbage bags, cleaning wipes, but no blood on the 2 chainsaws that prosecutors say David allegedly bought after Rivas Hernandez's death. Do you see that damaging the prosecution at all when you're thinking about the case there?
It might be a small blemish, but I don't think it's a major damage to the prosecution's case. Hey, at the end of the day, this is a homicide case where you're not going to argue that the person isn't dead because we have that evidence there. We have a body here. But you're going to simply argue that David isn't the person who did it. You're going to try to point the finger at someone else or suggest that a sloppy police work led them to focusing on the most obvious suspect rather than the actual suspect. And so I think where blood is found and is not found, it's on a chainsaw. It's not on a chainsaw, sorry. It is in other parts of the garage. I don't think that hurts the overall case of what the defense or the prosecution will be in this case.
Great point, as always. Brian Buckmeyer, appreciate you.
some wild shit right there, man. So y'all get in the comments, let me know what y'all think. Make sure y'all pull up. Next, keep your notifications on. And salute to everybody, man. We out this bitch.
FirstFamRadio.com. FirstFamRadio.com.